What's going on, fellas? It's another Boogie. Y'all know the rest. Hey, I want to salute y'all for subscribing to my channel, and I want to thank y'all for liking my videos. And shout out to the Dime Gaming Vision. Let's rock and roll, man. Dating to win versus dating not to lose. You know, you got to understand, these are two complete different mentalities and perspectives, truth be told, man. You know, you got to understand, man, when you're dating somebody or you're dealing with the opposite sex, and this go for men or women, when you're dealing with the opposite sex, right, to win, to get a positive outcome, that means you're living in the moment, you're enjoying yourself, and you're not attaching your behavior or anything you do on an outcome or end result. You know what I mean? Opposed to if you're dating not to get hurt, you know, if you're dating not to be disappointed, if you're dating not to be rejected or whatever it is that you're doing, then basically, man, you spend a lot of your time just responding to the other person's behavior, man. You know, so you're not living in the moment. You're not enjoying yourself. You know, you trying to figure out what they doing so you can have a comeback, so you can have a response to that. You know what I mean? And that's very hard for men, because as men, under all circumstances, we set the tone. Period, man. We set the tone as men. You know what I'm saying? Whatever a man wants out of a woman, he has to be willing to do it first. So if a man wants clear communication from a woman, then you're going to have to show her clear communication. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. If a man wants respect from a woman, you're going to have to show her respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about anything long term. Because you got to understand, man. Look. As men, we can't forget that we're leaders, man. You know. And you should be trying to be a good leader at that. And a good leader never asks anything from his soldiers that he wouldn't do first, that he never did. Period, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the two things that women need above anything else is, one, to feel safe, and two, to be able to be vulnerable, man. All women need these things, man. You know what I'm saying? Once a woman feels safe enough to be vulnerable around a man, it unlocks so many things within her emotions, you know, within her pathology, spiritually, in her body. Everything unlocks. Why? Because she can finally let go. She can finally exhale. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And a lot of times with women, when a woman tells me certain personal information about themselves, you know, could be a secret, could be something that she don't really tell people too often, my gift to her is I'll tell her a little something about me. You know, and what I'm doing is I'm signaling to that woman that, look, you ain't doing this by yourself. I'm right here with you. You know what I mean? Essentially, you can close your eyes and fall straight back, and I'm going to be right there to catch you every time. You know what I'm saying? A woman has to know she's in the arms of strength with a man, dog. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys are so hardwired on a lot of that hardcore red pill stuff that they forget about the fundamentals, man. Real talk. Because they start living based off of not being a simp. They forget that they men, and they start living off of that alone. I don't want to be a simp. Do you understand your behavior at that moment as a man? Again, all you doing is basically responding to whatever it is that the woman is doing at that time. So the woman did this, you like, oh, you trying to scramble? Oh, well, I got to say this or I got to do that. Instead of just being in the moment, being a man, being self-assured, being confident. The more self-assured you are, the more assured she is. The more confident you are, the more confident she is. You are a mirror at that point, man. So now you got to act like it, dog. Real talk. The thing about relationships, man, think about the word relationships. Relationships are about relatability. You know, a person has to see a little bit of themselves in their partner, man. Yes, man, psychologically, it just makes us feel a little bit more safe with that person, man. A man is not going to be vulnerable to a woman if he doesn't see a little bit of himself in her, and vice versa, man. Straight up. But I can't stress this enough, man. The man sets the tone under all circumstances, man. And it's always going to be like that, man. Anytime as a man you not setting the tone and you don't have the high ground, then yeah, you pretty much asking to be led by that woman. You telling that woman, look, I don't have the leadership capabilities to do this, so I'm going to toss you the car keys, you get behind the wheel, and you drive us where we need to go. And a lot of men cut off their nuts and they hand them over to women. And a lot of women to take that temporarily. But anything long term, she's going to start to lose respect for that said man. And it is what it is. And it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? A man should always challenge a woman to be better. But another thing you got to understand too, and this goes for the men as well, a woman can only operate based off of the knowledge and information that she has up until that point of time. So in a lot of situations, man, you need to be assuming that this woman just don't know. And that's when you make your deposits exactly how you want things, man. Because the reality is a person don't know what they don't know. And it's going to display in their behavior, man. You know, you can't just always go through and try to be the drill sergeant and start barking orders and, oh, she should be doing this and she should be doing that and she got to be doing this. And it's like, nah, she's doing exactly what she need to be doing, because that's how much information she has in her mind on how to treat a man. Some women, you're going to have to grab their hand and teach them certain things if you feel like that woman is worth it. Now, if you don't feel the woman is worth it, then don't even waste your time. You probably shouldn't be dealing with that woman in the first place. But if you feel a woman is worth it, then yeah, dog, you're going to have to make your deposits. Well, some people may say, well, Boogie, why should I make deposits in a woman? Well, at some point, you're going to want to make a withdrawal. How you going to make a withdrawal from the bank when you never deposited any money? How you going to get a return on your investment when you never invested in the stock market in the first place? Straight up, man. How are you going to get anything out of anything when you never made an initial deposit, man? And that's where the real men step forth. And the real men understand what I'm saying. If you want to make that withdrawal from that ATM one day, then you need to be making deposits in it. You know what I mean? Same thing with a woman, man. Any opportunity that you can get to make deposits in a woman, then you take that, man. And it is what it is, man. You know, and women just love to hear positive affirmations about themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Women just love to hear certain things coming from the man that she's in love with, the man that she likes, the man that she gave her heart to, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, you ain't got to overdo it. You know what I mean? You ain't got to blow her head up. But at the same time, from time to time, you need to remind that woman while you rock with her, man. You got to remind that woman while you're still here. You got to remind that woman while you got her back. You do it with your words, and you also do it with your actions, man. Small acts of care. That's what keeps a relationship going. That's how people express themselves to one another, man. You know what I mean? But if you dating or dealing with somebody and your main mission is not to be hurt or disappointed, and you're not dating to win, you're not dating to enjoy yourself, you're not dating for a positive outcome, then a lot of that stuff gonna catch up with you, bruh. And I'm talking more on a long-term tip. Because you're not going to take time to enjoy the moments that you need to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to spend a lot of time in fight or flight mode, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to spend a lot of time responding to what they doing. And again, especially for men, because the man should be out front leading. You lead from the front. A man that's leading from the front is never taking orders from somebody that's behind him. You know what I'm saying? That's insane right there, man. So a lot of people got to change their perspective on life in general. You know, and stop attaching themselves to the final outcome all the time and just enjoy the journey. Enjoy those small moments of intimacy with a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Even if you and that woman didn't have sex yet, but y'all having these intimate moments, enjoy those moments with that woman, man. For one, you're never going to get them back. And for two, I guarantee, man, that woman is going to enjoy those moments of intimacy just as much as she enjoys the sex. She might even enjoy it a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman can have sex with any man she wants to. She can open her legs up to any man. You know, that's not hard to do. That doesn't take a rocket science. But a lot of women is just not going to get intimate with every man. You know, she's not going to rub his shoulders and rub his head and, you know, massage his legs and his feet and, you know, scratch his beard and, you know, whatever it is that women do to make a man feel special. You know, a lot of women not going to do that to every man. You know, does it really take a lot of brain power for a woman to open up her legs? Especially nowadays? No, it don't. You know what I'm saying? So take those moments of intimacy, man, and take them serious, man. Be in the moment, man. Enjoy that time with that woman and don't attach it to the outcome. Just be. Period. Just be present, man. You know, for a lot of guys, that mentality, that's going to get you over the hump with a particular woman. I guarantee it, man. I guarantee it, man. Because once a woman see that you're free of those chains and free of that bondage of being disappointed or hurt, it's going to give them the confidence to be more free. And I'm going to close with this. Regardless of a woman's behavior, a lot of women are scared. A lot of women are more scared than men because they don't want to be hurt again. They don't want to be disappointed again. You know what I mean? Real talk. So if you know that woman is scared, what does that tell you as a man? It tells you, well, you can't be scared at that moment. You got to face it with some courage and bravery. You got to stand on your strength at that point. You got to be that rock and that anchor for that woman. Why? Because she needs to feel safe and she needs the opportunity to be vulnerable. If you can make those two things happen, dog. Sky is the limit with that woman. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Peace.